guys, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Mikey and Mikey Moto, and now we have really special treat. We are having Harley-Davidson LIVEWIRE. Wow, we don't have a clutch. I was reaching for the clutch. No clutch there, obviously. All right, and we are turned on. Great. That was quick. That was really quick. Mode. Let's go for the sport road. We have a road. So guys, welcome back. We have Harley-Davidson. We have Harley-Davidson and Ducati Days in here, and I decided I'm gonna test ride this incredibly interesting Harley-Davidson LIVEWIRE. So we have really nice dash, very minimalistic, 56% of the power, or actually the capacity of the battery. We are having it has kind of like an interesting vibration, like little notches like here and there, sitting here on the sun. We're gonna be part of this group, and I'm gonna tell you what I feel and how I feel about this. I don't have a sound, guys. This is so strange. This is so freaking strange, but sitting position is actually really okay. Really sporty at the bottom. So this motorcycle is equipped with the Harley-Davidson electric motor, which is like, I have never been on electric motorcycle before, so this is really special treat for me, and I'm really interested to see how this goes. Oh, interesting sound, little whine. Really electric feeling. I just hear the Harley-Davidson behind me, which is really strange because like I kind of have a feeling that the sound is coming from my motorcycle, but it's not. Oh, this is so strange. This is pretty punchy. Like every electric car or motorcycle or something, obviously you don't have the clutch, you don't have shifter, so this is really interesting and really strange to people who are not used to motorcycles like this. It is very similar to DCT motorcycles. I have been on DCT motorcycles, which is very similar from the point of view of ergonomics, of a clutch and the shifter. So smooth. I'm really liking the smoothness. Gives you really nice feel. A little pause under the bridge in the shade, liking that. So really thin, I have to say. First thing which is kind of interesting is how thin it is. You feel kind of like while you are standing still, you feel kind of like a clicks, like ting, 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 like kind of like jumping forward a little bit. Strange feeling. So we are in the road mode. I don't think we are going to be able to really test the feel of the motorcycle. Really easy into the corner, I gotta say. it's very comfortable with the throttle response and very comfortable with the throttle, with the power delivery. It's very predictable. Like, it has kind of like that punch, but it's so smooth. Like, you cannot really describe it, and you cannot really compare it to any combustion engine. But the feeling is really, really good. Yeah, liking that. What a whine, man. I have to say that those mirrors are really close to your fingers. Like, I was trying to grab the brake and I was hitting the mirror. Look at that. Like, you are reaching for the brake and you are hitting the mirror, which is not that good. Like, I don't like that at all. So we don't have any wind protection as usual today. This is totally a different cup of tea. I cannot even, this is uncomparable. But the sitting position is the legs. As you can see, the legs are pretty much under my butt, so really sporty from waist down. Pretty much naked style at the top. So very similar to, for example, Street Fighter. Pretty much sitting straight on, pretty straight. You are not really leaned over. At least I don't feel to be really leaned over. So the wind is hitting me right to my chest. There is no wind protection at all. There is like a little bit of this metal or plastic thing at the top, which is doing actually nothing in means of wind. Look at the view. We have beautiful sunny Sunday, special day. Like, really special day. The engine brake is not that significant. I think if we go to the mode which helps you to charge the battery during riding, you would feel a little bit more engine braking. In different setting where you're trying to be a little bit more economic with the range, the motorcycle would be charging while braking, so engine braking would be a little bit harder, a little bit more noticeable, since the motorcycle would be using that energy to charge the battery back again. I was reaching for the clutch. There is no clutch, so that was really strange moment to me. I like it in the corners, feels really planted, and since this is a electric, you don't have any that abrupt moment once you are like getting back on the gas in the middle of the corner. You have nice smooth exit without any jerky movement, which is awesome, and I like that. Brakes are actually really good. I like that. Again, reaching for the clutch, which I don't have. Unfortunately, this group ride is really, let's say, basic. We are going really slow in the city. We don't have many options to try the acceleration. We don't have many twisties. We are just cruising through the city on the pretty wide roads. So unfortunately, there are not a lot of options where I can try this motorcycle, but I was told you can borrow this, and I was thinking I would probably borrow this. I would like to try it a little bit more, because current situation with all the environment stuff and so on, we might be switching to the electric bikes in the future. I would rather not. I would probably like to have like hybrid, maybe some V2, small V2 with electric motor. I don't know if that's even possible, haven't seen that yet. So this has something like 120 newton meters, I think. All the specifications will be up there in the corner because I was not sure if I'm going to be able to test ride live wire. Oh shit, that was pretty punchy. Hell yeah, I like that. So once again, the specifications will be up in the corner throughout this video, so you can check the specifications out. So we have a nice orangey electric motorcycle with a satin finish. I really like the look. Like one of the things which are really comfortable about this is that you don't have vibrations. Like coming from one-cylinder V2 engines to parallel twins, V4 and stuff like that, I can really appreciate that you don't have vibrations. If I picked up the switch correctly, this might be cruise control. So that would be awesome to have cruise control. And I think there is cruise control. As far as I saw, you have rain mode, you have road mode, you have sport mode. This is sport mode. And I can say right away, like, it is more responsive to the throttle, and it's really, it has really changed the attitude to the engine braking. The engine braking is more noticeable, which is good. Obviously, is regenerating the power, and you don't need to really use the brake that much. The engine braking is pretty strong. Leaning is very natural, feels very comfortable in the corner. The whine is so strange. Jeez. Unfortunately, we don't have that much space to try out all the power. Like, I was told this is limited to 200 kph and can be unblocked for some, let's say, racy attitude, racy mode to almost 320 kph, which is freaking lot. This is... So we have switched to eco mode. I was really curious about eco mode. Is so much less aggressive on the throttle. Like the change is so obvious. Like, it's really so obvious. Engine braking is strong as in sport mode, but the throttle response is so lazy. Yeah, like you have still that punch, but you really have to turn the throttle tube. Flickability wise, pretty flicky. I am surprised about maneuverability of a motorcycle. I don't feel any like issues. Like, I am pretty confident to send this into a turn or go around the roundabout. I'm not really afraid of scraping any pegs. Pegs are pretty high. Like, this is really sporty position, I would say, for bottom part of my body. For you guys who would be interested into the range, as far as the information goes, as far as I found out on the internet, the average range should be around 250 kilometers. The power delivery is so linear. Like, it's so smooth. Like, I'm just blown away how smooth it is. I know it's electric. Like, this is the point of electric motorcycle and electric motor. You don't have gearbox, you don't have a clutch, you don't have a gear shifter. So only thing which is full throttle and praying. Now it's really powerful motorcycle. Like, in that sport mode, it's pretty punchy and it is really sporty. That whine, am I missing a sound? Hell yeah, I'm missing the sound. Am I missing shifting? Yes, I'm missing shifting. I try out multiple DCT motorcycles and I wasn't convinced to buy one. I'm 182 centimeters and I'm pretty much flat-footed. Like, I can stand up on a motorcycle. The seat is really, really low. That I gotta tell you. Like, it's really low. Nice. I like that very much. The power is great. The torque is great. I don't know if you can hear the whine, but it's noticeable. It's not that quiet. I was expecting to be more quiet, but you really hear the sound. It's not bad. At least you know it's running. At least you know it's on. Looks very interesting, that's for sure. And it's really thin. Like, I'm surprised how thin it is. I was expecting to be a little bit wider, but I don't have anything against it. Like, I like the style. Don't take me wrong. I don't like how they lead this test ride. Okay, the turn signals. Interesting thing from the Harley-Davidson is that you have turn signals separate. So you have turn signals for the left hand side is on left handlebar. Turn signal for the right hand side is on the right handlebar. Which is probably, I think that Harley-Davidson is the only one who is doing that. So it's very strange. And you have to get used to it. You have Bluetooth connectivity, you have traction control, obviously, so you can connect your phone. You have some, as far as I know, you have some app from Harley to connect to your motorcycle as well. Strange sound, because you don't hear the engine, you hear all the different sounds, like the suspension working and the motorcycle working around the bumps, which is also strange when you are not used to that. Alrighty guys, Harley-Davidson LIVEWIRE. What do you say, man? I like that. So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, guys. It was a real treat today. Awesome day, awesome motorcycles. If you want content like this, just subscribe, hit the like, comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.